Race number 4, and we've had a scratching hit the boards right now. Kowloon Star is out. Race 4, number 7 is not running. So it is a Class 4 over the 1,000 metres. Flying Dragon placed at Sha Tin last time. Savvy Delight 6-day backup with a wide draw again. Fast Serve carries an extra £7 for his debut victory. Tongue Tie goes back on King Invincible. We've got Millennium Falcon coming back from the 1,200 to the 1,000. And above all, 2 starts course and distance, Tom, for a win and a second.
Yeah, it looks like Fast Serve with Kowloon Star coming out should get a good lead now, and that might allow Diamond Source to maybe get across in front of Ace Talent. And then you've got King Invincible with the Strive for Glory, another one that does like to go forward, but might end up with a bit of a tough run, Paul.
Yeah, he might just have to face the breeze, but it will make it easier for Fast Serve with Kowloon Star out of the race. King Invincible should get that nice run, and Ace Talent, should get the drop on him just by.
Fast Serve really good on debut. Nick spoke to his winning debut rider, Luke Ferraris.
Luke Ferraris, Fast Serve, one of your rides on Wednesday night. Given it is Wimbledon fortnight, he'd be quite an appropriate winner, and he was very good on debut.
He was. I think all he could do was win. He did that. He was still fairly green in the run, but the horse we've beat has come out to win, so that helps him.
You've had a bit to do with this horse, Luke. He didn't look the easiest of rides. He made it look probably easier than it might have been. Just talk us through sort of his style and his attitude, this horse.
He's a pretty quiet horse, but he does have a very high head carriage, which does make it a bit awkward. He has improved since he's arrived in Hong Kong. Hopefully he can just keep on improving. It has come down a fair bit to when he first got here, but it does make things a bit more tricky with the soft mouth and a high head carriage like that. So hopefully things can fall his way.
What might make it slightly easier for you is he's got the same stall in 3, so given his running style, that's a good place to be, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Soft draw always makes the job a bit easier. Hopefully he just gets out smartly like he did last time, and gets into a nice rhythm. There seems to be a fair bit of speed in the race, so we'll see how it plays out.
Luke, as we get to the sort of the burning embers of this season, 32 winners for you. It's been a good campaign. 21 of them around Happy Valley. You seem to enjoy riding around here.
It is. I've learned that you could probably ride a bit of a smarter race at Happy Valley and win with not necessarily an odds-on favourite, which does make it easy. If you're not getting the pick of the rides. Sha Tin, I think, is a lot more of a fairer track, so the better horse does usually win. But in saying that, I do enjoy the Valley. It's a lovely track, and it's been good.
Super Commander's one that really does stand out. I guess that might be one you could hang your hat on at the Valley, couldn't you?
Yeah, he's enjoyed it. He's enjoyed it as much as I have. He's been a soldier this campaign, and hopefully we see him back next season.
There he is, Luke Ferraris, giving some time and his thoughts on Fast Serve there. Flying Dragon is our first replay for you boys. Tom, this is at Sha Tin. Would you prefer him there than the Valley?
Yes, and his record, I think, says that as well, Mark. 5 starts at the Valley for just 1 4th placing. He actually lost a bit of ground. He could have been a bit closer to his stablemate at the finish. He got checked and lost some ground at the 800 metres, Paul, but he did stay on, but I'm not including him here.
No, not for me. £135 here at Happy Valley. Prefer him at Sha Tin.
Right, we'll leave Flying Dragon white. Right, this is King Excellente. Last time Paul had won a trial leading into this race, and he just went roaring along in the lead here.
Yeah, I don't know if he would in this particular contest. There's a lot of pace in this race. So, he'll take his sets, which will probably suit him a little bit. He just sort of faded in this, but he's a horse who's been going very well, and I've included him on a minor line.
He just went a bit quick, I thought, last time out. You can see him knock up over the final stages there. Ran 3rd, was lucky to probably hold on to 3rd there. I'm not having him over 1,000.
Right, no King Excellente for Tom. What about Ace Talent, though? He's found some form in his last 2. Bumped into Super Axiom and beat him once and then ran second to him. Should
get into the right sort of spot here, right behind the pace, and he was another one in this race that did stay on well. It's Casper Founds and Vincent Ho. Of course, Casper, Paul, having a good battle with Francis Loy on who was the king of the Valley at the stage. Francis leads by 1.
I quite like him in this. I think, as you say, he's going to sit behind the pace. He's drawn nicely in barrier 6. Prior to that, he'd won, and he's backed it up with a nice second. So I think he'll get the right run to suit.
And there's 2 kings in this race, Paul. We've seen Excellente. Here's some track work around Invincible.
Yeah, well, King Invincible was declared Aurora at his last start, so I've left him out for that reason, King Invincible. look, you can see they've got the dynamic scope on there, just checking his breathing as he comes down.
Yeah, it's interesting. Zach's staying aboard him, even though he's got that roaring issue. I'm going to put him in just on a minor line, but it does worry me a little.
Who do you like in race number 4, Paul?
I do like Ace Talent in this race, although with Kaluni Stars coming out, it's going to make it a little bit easier for Fast Serve. So, but I've got 6 to beat 3 now. Fast Serve, I just don't like the way he gets his head up, and that just worries me a little bit. So I'm pretty keen here. Ace Talent can beat him. 6 to beat 3. King Excellente, he won't be too far away, and Savvy Delight will be running on late. 6, 3, 4, and 2.
Yeah, I think you should get a good lead to this time round with the horse coming out, Kaluni Star. So Fast Serve number 3 goes in on top ahead of number 6, Ace Talent, who can sit behind the pace. Savvy Delight, I thought, did a good job last Thursday night behind Sergeant Pepper from Barrier 11. He's come up with that same draw again. And King Invincible, the other one that goes in here for Zach Purton and Frankie. A little bit worried about those internal issues, though, with him. So 3, 6, 2 and 5.
That is the preview for race number 4, the first leg of the 6 Up.